All right, moving on to Chapter 2, analyzing transactions into debit and credit parts. We're going to use T accounts, and these are our T accounts drawn. Okay, here's your T. Okay. And a T account is simply an accounting device that's used to analyze in transactions. If you make little T accounts for your exam on your blank sheet of paper, it'll probably help you answer your exam questions. Okay. So if you look at page 28, you have a big T account drawn right there. Assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity. So in red, that is your T. You have a left side, you have a right side. Page 29, your left side is going to be the debit side, and the right side is going to be the credit. All right. If you look at page 29, down at the bottom, account balances. In red, you have your big T. Your assets are going to go on the left side, and they go under the assets. And if you notice, an asset account is going to have a debit balance. The normal balance side is going to be on the debit side. And if you think about it, it's on the left, the debit's on the left, it falls under assets on the left. Okay, any liability is going to go on the right side of the accounting equation. The credit is on the right, and that's going to be the normal balance side for a liability. The same way for the owner's capital account. Okay, it goes on the right side, it goes on owner's equity, and the right side, the credit, is going to be your normal balance side. When you look at a T account, you just need to learn which is the balance side. You just have to learn that. Okay, page 30, it shows us for an asset account, the balance side is the debit side. So increases will be shown as a debit. Increases to an asset account will be shown with a debit. Liabilities and owner's equity, your normal balance side is a credit. Increases will be shown as a credit, which means decreases are shown as a debit. Okay. Hopefully when we go through this, you'll see. Work together. You have cash, accounts receivable, Christine Kelly, supplies, prepaid insurance, accounts payable, Miller Supplies, and Wayne Office Supplies, and Jeff Dixon Capital. Tells you to prepare a T account. The T accounts are drawn cash, accounts receivable, supplies, prepaid insurance. All of these are our assets. Liabilities are our payables, and Jeff Dixon's capital. Label the debit and credit sides. This is not going to change. This is going to always be the debit. Okay, debit, 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 and debit. Okay, this is not going to change. The right side is going to be the credit. It's going to be the credit. And I'm just putting a C in. And when I put a C, it brings up credit. And so I just hit enter. It's a faster way. Okay. Left side's debit, right side's a credit. Now this is what you have to learn. Cash, accounts receivable, supplies, prepaid insurance are all considered assets. Assets have a normal balance on the debit side. I'm putting in an N and it brings up normal balance. Yeah. Okay. These are our assets account. The balance side is going to be the debit side, which means the balance side will show increases. Sorry, it's not a plus, it's increase. I for increase. Okay, asset accounts. Debit side is your balance side, and the balance side is what shows increases. If this side shows increases, then this side is going to show decreases. Yeah, this line, sorry, decrease. Okay, accounts payable. Accounts payable is a liability. Its normal balance side is going to be is a credit. The normal balance side will show increases, which means for this liability, this is going to be your decrease. Accounts payable, it's a liability. The normal balance side is the credit side. Okay, this side shows increases, which means the debit side shows decreases. Capital account is an normal balance side is a credit. Balance side is what shows increases. So your debit for capital is going to show decreases. You need to learn this. You need to memorize this. We will take this section and use it every single day until the end of the course. You just have to know that cash, accounts receivable, supplies, prepaid insurance are assets, payables are liabilities, capital is owner's equity. Okay? You have to learn which side is the balance side. Balance side will show increases.